Let me, because you were talking about Bunkhouse Buck, and if I'm just kind of imagining the gimmick, right, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or right, is he kind of like maybe like the leader of a bunch of cowboys, kind of like a ranch hand, but he's maybe like the old veteran in the room that's kind of fought every one of them and kind of earned that spot? Is that who Bunkhouse Buck was? What was the gimmick exactly?
Yeah, Bunkhouse was considered a guy that worked on the farm. Colonel Parker had a farm in Buck's North. Yeah. And Bunkhouse ran the farm for him. He ran the bunkhouse. Right. Where all the hands lived. Yeah. So he'd say who came and went in the bunkhouse and ran and worked on the farm. So he's like a farmer, cowboy type guy. Just a pig, actually, that's dirty and nasty all the time. Spitting tobacco juice everywhere, and, you know, you don't want to be around him at all. He stinks. Me and Gene used to go all the time in the interviews like, God Almighty, Buck, you ever take a bath? What does it matter to you? You don't have to worry about what I stink or not. You don't like it, leave.
So I can imagine now. Of course, they've prettied it up for Hollywood, but if you watch the show Yellowstone, and for some of our listeners, I'm sure some of y'all watch Yellowstone, you would essentially be the Rip of the Yellowstone universe, right? Yeah. The big dog that's just below the boss. I get it. That makes sense.
Right. Yeah. The foreman of the farm.
The one who takes them to the train station.
What a foreman. Yeah. Can you imagine a guy like Bunkhouse running your farm? You'd be underwater in no time.